All I did was put slash product design. And then based on what you know about the business and what you have access to, what should our next product be? Design the prototype. It designed a prototype for a LinkedIn Live event kit, a self-serve product where people could track their activities to fill their LinkedIn Live event. When it gives you the prototype design, they will give you a blue link. You want to click that. To see it full screen, you have to hover over this and then click the arrow. This is what the prototype looks like. It's doing it based on matching our website, and that's because I have certain instructions inside of the home base to do that. If it doesn't match your site, you could just give it the instructions for it to do so. You could do is you could click annotate here, and you could start to tell it what to change. Action builder, I want to say I would want this to be more agentic. They give us their LinkedIn profile and website, and we can help them determine their ICP and the title. Invite tracker is fine. I could always click this, click to dictate or hold. The reason why this is important is because if they only have 2,000 connections, then they can only do 1,000 invites per week. And even if their event is 4 weeks away, the cap that they'll reach is 2,000. So obviously, people with 4, 8, 12,000 plus connections have the greatest leverage. They also have more leverage if they're in a niche expertise and if their offer is at least 10K or more. You don't always have to type it. You could say it with your voice. And then you see here that when I said it with the voice, it adds it down here. I could direct Codex to change like 25 things with my voice just by clicking. It will add instructions here. And so once it's done with this one, it'll get to the next one and it'll just continue to iterate. Because I have my Codex connected to Cloudflare, this right now is a local file. This is not shareable. If I put this in the chat, you're not going to be able to click it because the server is local. But because my Codex is connected to Cloudflare, Cloudflare has dev pages. And if I like this enough, and if I wanted to share it with people to see what their reaction would be, I could tell Codex to put this on a dev page and it would be able to do it. And then I would have a shareable link to share with people. If not, I could just have it added to the offers or the services or whatever on the website and then tell it the price and it would be able to connect it to a Stripe link. You could link the payments. Let me show you. But now, okay, again, caveat. You could link the payments because my Stripe is connected, which is another reason why I left Kajabi. Because even with Kajabi, 2 days ago, they released their MCP. You could use Codex or Claude to change some of the things in your Kajabi account. But one of the main things that are still not included in their MCP is payments. It's going to take a while for a lot of these softwares to really get to the point where they're that usable. Make a tab on the website called offers. Add this product to that tab. Connect a payment link via Stripe for 497. Then it will do this and we'll see. Again, this is because Stripe is a very agent-friendly payment environment. Maybe think about it. If you're not using Stripe already, the agent can create the pages, but can also do the coupons, do time limits on the checkouts and everything without you even having to go to the dashboard. As you can see here, I found the approved Stripe connector path. Stripe now has a live one-time $497 payment link for the LinkedIn Live event kit. I'm editing the static website now, a new offers page, a main nav offers tab, and the product pointing at the Stripe URL. I'm adding the page now and inserting offers into the main nav after about, which keeps the existing hierarchy intact and makes the paid product easy to find without replacing the current client's CTA. That's crazy. So with one request, it was able to design the product. And mind you, I want you to understand this is actually based on the data of the business, a great product for me to have. It's not a subpar idea. This is an A+ idea based on the evidence that it has, based on one of the first things that my top clients are interested in. Like even my AI clients, a lot of them start with LinkedIn Live. So I think it could also be like an ongoing product, something that my current clients have for their teams. Once their teams start to help with creating the lives and stuff, that could help them just run the lives and just organize them more because maybe some of their admins didn't send the invites in time or whatever. This is an A+ idea product. It did it in the branding because of its instructions already built in. And it's going to make it live now on the website with the Stripe link in less than 20 minutes, which is just insane. But again, this is only possible because number one, it has context, as the conversations of where my top clients start their journey and how their interest develops. It has context to the branding of the company. It has the ability and the capability and the access to be able to make an idea go live through Cloudflare and GitHub. And then it has access to connect and design the payment link through Stripe. Codex setup, contact, about, offers, and then pick the offer that matches the next business outcome. At the top, we have the LinkedIn Live event kit. We could see details. I could tell it to create an independent landing page for it. And then we see buy for $497. When we click buy for $497, it created the Stripe link. We're in a new world. And again, this was reactive, so to speak. What this could eventually evolve into is based on new topics or new questions or pattern of questions or needs coming up with clients. This workflow could suggest an offer to design at least once a month, then just do this kind of on its own, so to speak. And then the date of the sales could be reviewed and which offers to remove or double down on could be decided, which is pretty insane. And literally the last 20 minutes, a product was created, branded. I could take another 90 minutes to really refine it. It was published to the site and it has a payment link associated with it. And then, of course, I wouldn't just stop here. I would go to ChatGPT. I would go to Grok. I would go to Claude. I'd go to Claude Code. And then I would have it audit the security. I would have it look at improvements. And then I would collectively get feedback from all of them. And I could bring that feedback collectively back to Codex and it could strengthen and take advice. It doesn't take all of the advice, but it could be like, oh yeah, this is right. It could strengthen that way. And because the database and the agents organizing things, what could happen is anyone who has registered for, let's say, the previous masterclass about live video, or people that have received a LinkedIn live video proposal but didn't close, those people are all tagged appropriately based off of interest. And so the next thing that I could do is I could have Codex email 25 people that have the highest likelihood of purchasing the product. And let's just say 2 of them buy today. That's $1,000. You are the limit. So